Aquarius. This is Olin Odinson. Good morning, good night, good afternoon. Welcome to your weekly message, Aquarius. So first we're going to start with the Elder Futhark runes, and then we're going to read with the fairies, and the whatever other cards that we have here, whatever other element or beings that would like to assist us. So, what the runes are telling me, Aquarius. the the message is going all over the place. It's going all over the place with because that's kind of how your energy is right now at the moment. It feels lackluster when it comes to faith in the journey that you're on. There was a tower moment that happened recently. Some 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 dismay in your life. Something unexpected that restructured your way of thinking, your way of believing in general. Something restructured your faith as of late. Something or someone, some situation restructured your faith, and you're kind of questioning um, the beginning of something. Yep, got that. I feel that strong for someone. The restructuring of your faith because of this dismay, because of this unexpected change that happened quite recently, or this might be an energy that has yet come to pass for some of you. Um, that caused a lot of doubt and fear with the beginning of a certain aspect of your journey. But something about that is ephemeral. Because coming through this situation, I am seeing something birth. Even though this rune is inverted, I don't even think you can this be reversed? Yeah, it's pretty much the reversal right there. Inverted reverse. But it's like, yeah, definitely reversed. Yeah, sorry about that. It's definitely reversed. But the fact that the energy of this rune is present, bottom of the deck, Unity as we stop shuffling. You got this card last week. And it was a really lovely reading last week for the Aquarians. Lovely, lovely reading. But I feel as though there is a patience factor that you need to really accept, that you really need to understand. Because something about last week's energy didn't feel like a weekly. It felt like end of the year rereading, honestly, or just the months and weeks ahead. That's how that energy felt like. I felt like I tapped into someone's fate and I just read that shit. But with all that said, the fact that Unity is at the bottom of the deck, and that was in last week's reading, so much harmony, so much coming into the center, coming home, essentially, with the journey that you're on. Yeah, for some of you, if this is to do with the relationship, the beginning of said relationship is already in the works. But I feel like the focus for this reading actually has to do with your journey. It really has to do with your journey, Aquarius. What's this? Hey. Sorry, I didn't want my hair to get caught in the fan. You heard that? I yelled at my hair like it knew what it was doing. Wow. Bottom of the deck, the Phoenix card, 11. The card that fell out, 12. The Singer of the Chalice, 11, 12. I love when that happens because it's quite magical when it does. And then this card came out, an air-like energy, because there's a sword right here. But this sword is a bridge between worlds. So what is actually happening here is the bridge between your soul, your higher self, coming into being with your physical self, which makes a lot of sense with this the singer of the chalice, the receptivity of your soul, and the rebirthing process because you've received your soul. With the singer of transfiguration, this is a victory. This is a phoenix-like energy. And this is the birth of you, essentially. Remember last week, please, it was real change. And what does real change look like? Change, alright? Things might fall, but things will be created in the process. But the small smidge of doubt mustn't be present moving forward. Because with this Berkana rune in reverse, this is like a beginning that isn't a beginning. Especially paired with Sowulo, a lovely lightning energy that has to do with your soul's calling. Just the energy of the sun so present in this reading. This is your purpose, right? And then the last rune, the journey rune, Radio, taking the reins of this journey. You're needing to take the reins of this journey with your visionary abilities. So I'm not feeling as though you're lacking in creativity right now, Aquarius. What I'm feeling is that you're needing to use your creativity as a crutch. You're needing to clutch that shit right next to you moving forward, because it's going to inspire you and it's going to help manifest the beginning that you have been desiring. Alright, let's keep shuffling. Because what are we? We're 7 minutes into the video. 3 plus 4, floor. 3 plus 4 is 7. There you go. It's 7 minutes into the video. I looked at 7:37. Might be seeing 7 a lot. I'm getting some water. I'm sorry, my toes doing some weird thing right now. I guess. So this is okay, very. This is the truth being revealed. My throat, the truth, the truth coming out. With the bridge between two worlds. I feel like the truth. The truth of your journey. What is this on? This is on Archangel Michael. This rune. Not rune, excuse me. This, I don't even know what this is called, but it's an angel sigil. And it's on Michael. A blue energy. But I do believe Michael, if I'm not mistaken, has to do with protector, right? I believe he'd be underneath as fire. I'm not sure. I haven't done my research on the angels. But Michael is important for some of you guys. Archangel Michael. He is a protector. Oh yeah, he is depicted as someone who has a sword, who defeats demons and fights things off. And there's a sword right on top of him. It's this card is laying on this thing like that. It's interesting because I have place everywhere, but Michael is calling you, essentially, Aquarius, to bridge the gap between your soul and your physical self. Because with that, there's going to be a revealing of your purpose in this physical reality, what you're meant to do moving forward, and that's going to help inspire you when you go within and seek this information out, that phoenix moment that you're going to undergo and claim that victory and receive that singer of the chalice energy. You're going to receive your calling, essentially, and it's going to help birth this process. You, prior to this, you might have been depending on the physical reality to inspire you, but now that's going to change, and that's probably why your creativity was blocked a little bit. That's what I was sensing in the beginning of this video, but it felt ephemeral. It felt very temporary because of this shift that we're about to undergo. This is real change. Remember, um, tying this to last week's weekly, this is real change. So when the tower moment happens, it happens, and it's irrevocable. All right, it's set in stone. So that might, okay, so some of you might be musicians, or just definitely very creative. It's here again, the piper. This is music. This is playing, using the other senses of your body to create an emotion um, that otherwise wouldn't be felt without the use of a medium, without the use of a creative tool. So you're needing to use a creative tool to be the medium, to be, thank you, the bridge between the two worlds. So if you guys are like, okay, cool words, Olin, the bridge between the soul and the physical, how do we do that? You're needing to use a sword of some sort. Michael, he uses a sword to cut connections. He uses that sword to fight off demons. Your sword can be an instrument, a musical instrument, a paintbrush, whatever, to just push whatever soul calling, whatever your soul is trying to tell you through the medium of an artistic instrument, of whatever tool that you desire. So let's see what the fairies would like to say moving forward for the Aquariuses. I'm sorry, I don't want to blow my nose on camera, but I don't know what's happening. Like, this doesn't happen before the video. You would think if this happened, of course I'm gonna grab a tissue, but during the video, things just start happening. Things just start happening now. Don't crucify me for being human. It's the new thing this week. Don't crucify me. Okay. What else can we get for the Aquarius for this weekly message? Moving forward, bridging the gap between their soul and their physical self. Yeah, you guys know how to do this. Yeah, you guys know how to do this. This was just something that you were delaying. This might just be, this might just be, yeah, this might just be an unfinished project. I was trying to tap into something else that I received, but it got lost. But anyway, this is that unfinished business when it comes to a creative project. This is like, for example, a painting that you said you were going to complete last week. I mean, 2 months ago, but 2 months has passed and you haven't completed it. It's that type of thing. This is the last card in this oracle deck, and it signifies the creature in the closet that you forgot about. This is something that you forgot about. And now, and this might just be a silly little, I say silly because it's probably not silly, you might perceive it as silly or something tiny. It might just be, oh, it's just a random ass thought that I had that day, and I didn't think that it mattered if I finished it or not. It's like one of those, okay? But it might be that exact thing that you're like, hey, let's see where else this can go, right? Let's see where else this can go, and then it's that unfinished project that is going to bring you to a place where you don't expect. So, with the fairies of the future, this fairy right here, she's not trusting of this person, of anyone that's telling her where to go, but she's trusting of this person at this point in time. she knows that he's focused on the way forward, on the present moment, and not trying to. It's like you guys are done traveling. You guys are done traveling in the future and living outside of your body. Is the loudest thing that I'm getting with this here, Aquarius. You're done traveling. Uh, you're done. Excuse me. You're done living outside of yourself. Now you're gonna start living within yourself. Weird. Now you're gonna start living inside yourself while being outside yourself. Hello, paradox. What? Oh, it's like okay. It's like your higher self is constantly going to be driving. Yep, your higher self is constantly going to be taking the reins when you are in creative mode. When you finally complete this project, you don't need to know exactly. That's the thing about just creative projects. You don't know what's going to be created at the end of it. You just know it's a project. It's meant to accomplish something at the end of it. What that accomplishment is, that's not important. What's important is that you simply complete whatever this is. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is Ipana's wild daughter, and with this is going back into the past. So this is again repeating the message. This is going back into the deep dark closet to see what it is that you might have missed. And we are in Mercury retrograde right now, so it makes sense, doesn't it, that things are coming back from the past. But for you guys, it's what's coming back from the past is this project, whatever it is, this feeling as though your soul is not being satisfied enough, and that feeling is coming back more than ever to help restructure your physical reality. Alright. Now they're going back to the message that came out earlier with a restructuring of your faith, of your beliefs, because of a dismay, because of an unexpected change. Whatever that unexpected change was, now I wanna look into that. I wanna look into that. Let's see, what was this unexpected change that caused them to doubt? That caused the Aquariuses to doubt. And you. Interesting. This unexpected change has something to do with the child. It has something to do with the child. With Miko and the Sage, this is someone who's very patient with just a younger energy. So I don't know if I'm talking to parents here, but I think this child is growing up. For some of you, this child is growing up. This is not going to be for everyone because not everyone is a parent, but this child is growing up. So now it's like you have more time to yourself. Interesting. But the other that's just for like a few of you. The other one that I'm getting is you're seeing that a child is eventually going to grow up, and you're questioning your role in their reality. And that might have been interesting. So that might have been what you were doubtful of, your role in this person's future. Yeah, you were doubtful of your role in this person's future, moving forward. But what you're unaware of is everything that I have said before, or you might be aware of it. But Specifically, what you might be unaware of is what exactly is going to be birthed um, after the completion of this creative project, after you bring this thing home. With She of the Kruak, this is a wellspring of magic, of love, specifically of wisdom. This is the wise individual. And then bottom of the deck is Geo the Slow. What's behind him? Yeah, this has to do with having a lot of time on your hands. Having a lot of time on your hands because of a change in someone else. I like that. There's a reflection here. So 34 and then 43. So 7 again. That's quite lovely. And then look at it. There's another set. I'm not going to show it to you. Fine, I'll show it to them. But behind the other two cards is a 37. So there's that 7 again. Something so loud about 7. 7's a very spiritual number. It's also associated with luck. Yeah, you guys are just not realizing what is about to be birthed. Through this thing that you haven't finished yet. It's something that you haven't really paid mind to. It's like, oh, it's just that. Oh, it was just a thought. Treat it a little bit with more respect, because whatever that is, I feel like that's the key to the next part of this journey. Okay. Yeah, subjugate whatever I'm speaking of with your situation if this is resonating. Because this feels so specific. Alright. That's pretty much all I have for you, Aquarius. Oh, it was a long reading. That did not even feel like 22 minutes. That felt like a good 13 minutes. 5:55 a.m. Cool. Cool. Nocturnal. Yes, we are. Okay, Aquarius. I shall see you on the next weekly. Travel safely through the night, the mind, into the light, the divine. Feel free to join the kindred, and I say to you, Aquarius, farewell. Receive that arrow of love.